Hey, all, it's Rick Keys. Rick Keys Music Caravan here in Oside, California, and I'm still wearing my Rick Keys fireworks show, world's famous Rick Keys with fireworks. So if you missed my Rick Keys Music Caravan 4th and 5th of July 2025 show, I'm going to put it at the very bottom of this, but this is my normal show, my regular show. So we're going to start off with that, and then I'm going to put my whole 4th of July show at the very bottom. So make sure you listen to everything and scroll down and hear that wonderful show. A lot of things going on here in Oside, California. You can see the waves are pretty good here in Oside. So hey, we're going to start off the show with some music from James Cotton. Okay, that's James Cotton when he was with Alligator record label. James Cotton, kind of popular guy. He also played harmonica on the Muddy Waters band, and then he started his own band with people like Pine Top Perkins, who was also on Muddy's band, and Magic Slim. So you're going to hear quite a few songs from James Cotton. So these are kind of from his years when he had his own band. And then later on, he teamed up with several harmonica or harp players who was here. James Cotton, we have Junior Wells, Carrie Bell. So they came on Alligator Records again, and they did this a lot of good harp music in there. And then finally, James Cotton, his last CD before he passed away. It's called James Cotton, Cottonmouth Man. You can see where that came from. But he was one of the premier legendary harmonica harp players of all time, in my opinion. And you're going to hear some music off that. Unfortunately, somewhere along the line, I think in the 1990s, James Cotton, who has quite a great blues voice, which you'll hear on the first songs. He had throat cancer, and basically that beautiful blues voice was lost to James Cotton. But you can hear his actual voice on here now after throat surgery, and you can actually hear him still blow that harp. All right. So after that, kind of cool music from a group I found at the thrift store, Black Pumas. So there's a song or two from that. Still pushing Gina and Johnny. They haven't made it to the RMR chart. I think they need a new promoter, but I'm promoting them for now. Gina and Johnny, Free Your Soul. So you can see I got like a top song on there. Speaking of Gina and Johnny. All right, so that's Gina, the one with the red hair, and Johnny. So Johnny's just been on numerous bands before, and he's had his own band. Here's one called Johnny Fink, and the Intrusion. Okay, JFI, Johnny Fink, kind of funny name, Fink, Johnny Fink. Here's another one, Johnny Fink. So now Johnny Fink is teamed up with what was her name? Miss Gina, and they put out a really great album. I think it's really good. Here's another one I found at the thrift store, of course. It's called Tarbox Ramblers. Can you see that? I figured it had to be blues or hillbilly or something. It was actually pretty good. I got a couple new releases in here. Well, the newest one is from the Kerry Carney Band. What's that called? Can't see it. All right. Been having a little difficulty with my eyeballs here lately. And then another new one. Oh, speaking of harmonica players, we were previously with James Cotton. You have a song from Jason Ricci, a great harmonica player from this album. And new to the Rick Keys Music Caravan, probably the first blues show that has this gentleman, bluesman from Nepal. His name is Prakash Slim, and I think the song I play is actually his story. So you'll hear that. So you probably won't hear that on any other radio station or blues station. Okay, so we are going to go to the RMR chart. So let's see what happened here. It looks like since the fireworks have cleared away, things kind of changed a little bit. Hold on here. Let's see. Oh, here's some change right there. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, you see down here, you guys remember the Wee Keys family? They were bringing in the rockets and stuff, explosives, I call them, for a celebration in downtown side at the Kindness Matters Motel and Tiki Bar, and they decided, all of them, to actually open a storefront on the bottom of the Kindness Matters Motel. So the Kindness Matters Motel actually had to move their sign so the Wee Keys family could, have office space. So you can see them all down there. Can you see them? There's one waving a flag. Sorry, one production. There's one waving a flag, two waving a flag, and then there's one there with a rocket in hand. And it looks like they're storing the rockets outside of the Kindness Manor motels for now. And that's the one person you don't want to let in there with all those rockets. He's the guy with the flames. So that is the Tiki Bar. I've spent a lot of time at the Tiki Bar with friends. Well, I don't have a lot of friends, but I do spend time at the Tiki Bar with Keys. Where he's family. Keys, if you didn't know, he's not he. Keys, the thing, is non-binary. Not sure if the thing is a citizen of the United States, a illegal immigrant, or illegal alien from outer space. Still wearing not he, the thing still wearing wetsuit. I did mention earlier that they did some new landscaping at the Kindness Matters Motel. There's a better shot. There's a light in there. Okay, so they had to move the Kindness Matters Motel sign, and they put it on top of the Tiki Bar sign. And as you can see, X Keys, I guess they're employing X on a regular basis. He's not he, the thing is doing, when planes carry those signs near the beach. So that's what X Keys is doing. X Keys is also a non-binary. Not sure if the thing is a Twitter bird, an insect, or a jet airplane. And then last but not least, down here we've got, let me see if we can get a better angle of the second star of the show on the star of the show. Okay, well, there's It Keys. And It Keys is just hanging around downtown near the Kindness Matters Motel. Still got the lay. I guess he got laid again last night. He got a surfboard, still trying to pick up more women's. Well, he calls them women's. I call them women's too, but Reverend Keys calls them ladies. So anyway, It Keys, non-binary also. Not sure if the thing is con a human being or an alien from outer space. They kind of use that one often. There's the thing surfboard. Okay, so now we are going to the RMR chart. Normally when I do this, I mess it up. Reverend Keys is talking to me lately about being more holy. So all right, so here we go. Can we see that? Fuck. Did it again.